Stories are an amazing way to improve your English without even trying. In this video, you'll hear a fun and exciting story told in easy English, perfect for beginners. You'll enjoy a cool adventure while learning useful grammar and vocabulary. So don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you won't miss the next story. Now, sit back and enjoy. I missed my cruise ship at Santorini port. Leo was a 15-year-old boy who lived in a quiet town near the mountains. He had always dreamed of traveling. His bedroom walls were full of posters, blue seas, cruise ships, sunny beaches. He wanted to see the world. That summer, his dream came true. His parents booked a cruise across the Mediterranean Sea. The ship would stop at many beautiful places, including the famous island of Santorini. Leo was thrilled. He packed his bag days before the trip. He brought his camera, a small journal, and his favorite hat. The cruise ship was bigger than anything Leo had ever seen. There were swimming pools, restaurants, a game room, and even a theater. Leo felt like he had entered a new world. Every morning, they visited a new island. Every evening, the ship sailed again. But Leo was most excited about Santorini. He had seen pictures of the white buildings with blue roofs and narrow paths between them. He wanted to see them in real life. When they arrived at Santorini, Leo was the first off the ship. His parents were planning to visit a museum, but Leo asked to explore on his own. He promised to return before the ship left. They reminded him, "Be careful. Don't be late." Leo walked through the beautiful streets. The sky was blue, the sun was warm, and the town looked like a painting. He took photos, bought a drink, and found a quiet spot near the cliffs to enjoy the view. Time passed. He didn't notice. He didn't check the time. When he finally stood up, the streets felt quieter. Shops were closing. The sun was lower in the sky. He asked someone for the time, but they didn't speak much English. All he understood was late. Panic hit him. Leo started to run. He didn't stop. He ran through narrow alleys, down long steps, and finally reached the port. But it was too late. The ship was gone. In the distance, he could still see it. Small and far away. Moving slowly across the sea. He couldn't believe it. He stood still, breathing hard, trying to think. Then he remembered something his dad had said once, "Breathe first. Think second." So he did. He opened his backpack. He had his passport, some cash, and a small map of the island. It wasn't much, but it was something. He walked back into town and found a small guest house. The lady at the desk didn't speak much English, but she gave him a room and smiled warmly. That night, Leo felt worried but also strange. He had never been alone in a foreign country. But he also felt something new, a little bit of courage. The next morning, he went to a travel agency. A kind woman there made a few phone calls and told him something hopeful: the cruise would stop in another city in 2 days. He could meet it there, by taking a ferry and a bus. Leo said yes right away. The ferry ride was long and peaceful. The waves moved gently under the boat. Leo thought about how quickly things had changed. He had been on a dream trip, and suddenly, he had to solve a big problem on his own. After the ferry, there was a long bus ride. The road twisted through the hills and small towns. Outside the window, Leo saw simple life, people working, laughing, eating together. It made him feel calm. He arrived at the next port early. This time, he waited with his bag ready. And then, he saw the ship. He smiled, walked to the gate, showed his ID, and stepped back onto the cruise. His parents were in the dining area. They looked up, surprised. He gave them a hug without saying a word. That night, Leo stood on the balcony of the ship. The stars were bright. The sea was quiet. He had missed the ship, but not the lesson. Sometimes life doesn't go the way you plan. But if you stay calm, think clearly, and take action, you'll find your way back. You just learned so much English without realizing it. By following Leo's adventure, you picked up real, useful English, sentence patterns, expressions, vocabulary, and more. That's the power of stories. You learn through emotion and fun. So if you enjoyed this story, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for more great stories. And now, it's your turn. Leave a comment below. What would you do if you missed your ship in a foreign country? Let's talk in the comments.